Bothies are rudimentary shelters for those who love wild and lonely places. There are great things to happen upon, but the experience is even better when you're prepared. With that in mind, here are 5 things to think about before you go. If you're going to an MBA Bothy, then be sure to check the MBA website. This has vital information such as where to park, your Bothy grid reference, information on fuel, etiquette, restrictions, and the presence of possible work parties. Taking a few minutes to check this is pretty useful for making sure your trip can go ahead as planned. Be prepared to camp. Part of the fun of Bothying is not having to camp, but with this there are many things to keep in mind. The Bothy itself might be full, or there might be folk in there who you're not necessarily wanting to share the Bothy with. They might be up late when you're having an early night or things like that. It is good form to be ready to camp for a number of reasons. If you bring a tent or a tarp, then you're less likely to be caught out. Check your kit. Stoves, gas canisters, sleeping bags, boots and tents. If you make giving everything once over a part of your packing procedure, then you're going to be grand, and it saves you the potential frustration of leaky equipment or half-empty gas canisters. Check the weather forecast for the days before you walk, the day of your walk-in, and the day of your planned walk-out as well. Rain in the days before can mean river crossings become treacherous, or no rain might mean that water sources are harder to come by in some Bothies. Pack a bin bag. This is chiefly for your own litter, but if you have space, then take out what you can. There are often empty bottles, old tea-light cases, and a vast array of other things left over with good intentions or lazy. Plan to have a positive impact and aim to be a good influence. Take some supplies. It's good for them, and you never know what you're going to find there. If you have any left over, then you can always leave them for the folk yet to come. And speaking from personal experience, that's always appreciated. There are so many other things that I could have mentioned in this video, and I certainly hope to in future videos. If there's anything that you feel is worth considering, please pop it in the comments, as it's always good to get some tips from the Bothy community. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.